Hello, everyone. My name is Sydney Brown from Game Changing Performance. Thank you guys joining me today for this nutrition talk all about overcoming boredom and stress eating. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, they believe something as fundamental as nutrition should not be complicated and that you should feel confident with your nutrition and fitness plan. So many of us eat due to boredom or stress, and we either don't realize it or end up getting disappointed in ourselves after the fact. Just because boredom or stress eating can be common in our daily lives does not mean that we have to keep doing it. Now, when it comes to working, our brains need a rest and a break here and there, and that's absolutely normal. It is healthy to give your brain a change in focus from time to time. In fact, research shows that when we take planned breaks, we are more likely to be productive. Likewise, we commonly encounter stressors, but how we manage and deal with the stress in our life is extremely important. Some positive outcomes that we see when we stop eating from boredom or stress can be decreased bloating, stabilized blood sugar, decreased overall calories, increased confidence and self-control, and saving money on groceries. So in this nutrition talk, we are going to discuss 5 strategies to overcome boredom and stress eating. Strategy number 1 is fix your mindset. First, let's think about something that is classified as boring. Different things are boring to different people. Some people find exercise boring, but for others, it could be the highlight of their day. The key is how you think about the task. When we're bored, we typically think thoughts that make us feel negatively. For example, the thought, this is boring, this is awful, or this is so unnecessary, can make you feel annoyed and frustrated. It makes sense that when we're bored, we want to feel a positive emotion, and sometimes we think that this positive emotion will come from food. For example, the thought, this tastes so good, could make you feel happy, or the thought, this is just what I needed, could make you feel content. However, let's challenge this. When you end up eating when you weren't hungry, does this positive feeling from food last? Likely not. Yes, there is this quick release of endorphins, but then you end up getting a lot of back and forth brain chatter about what happened. I shouldn't have done that, or why can't I have more self-control? What can often happen is that we feel like we've blown it and then end up making poor eating choices for the rest of the day. The positive feeling from boredom eating is short-lived and often leaves you feeling worse overall. So, how can you fix your thoughts? Try some of these instead. How can I make this task more enjoyable? Or everyone has to do tasks that they don't want to do in life, and this is just one of those for me. This mindset shift is the true key to stop boredom eating. Strategy number 2, the closet cleanout. Try to not have junk food easily available and do a pantry cleanout. Out of sight, out of mind can be a helpful strategy when it comes to either boredom or stress eating. Also, learn to read nutrition labels to understand what is really in some of the foods that you are consuming. Knowledge is power, and this will help you feel better and make better overall food choices for the future. Beware of kid foods being marketed as healthy with low sugar or whole grain, because this does not always mean that they are low calorie or healthy. Pre-baggy snack foods into single serving containers for easier portion control. And if unhealthy foods must be in the house, try to keep them in a high cabinet or in a freezer so that they are not easily accessible. Now, when you are truly hungry, make sure that you are having balanced snacks that contain a good source of protein, carbs, and fats. Above me are some great examples like hard-boiled eggs, berries, Greek yogurt, nuts, beef jerky, and fruits. Strategy 3 is change up your routine. Eat without distractions. Take time to eat your meals and snacks. This does not mean while you are watching TV or on your phone. TV time is found to be a boredom eating culprit. Change up your nighttime or weekend TV routine to avoid consuming too many unwanted calories here. First, decide how many episodes or movies you will want to watch, then set an alarm on your phone to go off after the amount of time. Bring with you a glass of water, seltzer, or tea because we often mistake our thirst cues for hunger. If you do find yourself getting bored when watching TV, either turn the TV off and do something else like read a book or go for a walk. Changing up your routine will improve your creativity and your neuroplasticity as well. So it can be beneficial to try this in other areas of your life as well, not just during TV time. Strategy 4 is learn your hunger and fullness cues. The most important thing you can do to assure that you are following your natural patterns of hunger and fullness is to tune into them. By learning more about your own hunger and fullness, you can become more intuitive as an eater. Use the intuitive eating hunger scale as a tool to help you tune into and reestablish your natural hunger and fullness cues. Different levels feel different for different people, but above me are some things that frequently are talked about in relation to the various numbers on the scale. So 10 would be binge level of fullness. So you are very full to the point where you are feeling physically sick. 9 is uncomfortably full or a food coma. It feels like you have a change into sweatpants because you are so full. 8 is slightly uncomfortably full. You have a slight fullness to your stomach. 7 is satisfied but not stuffed. Stomach feels satisfied and there is a roundness to it, but not physically uncomfortable. 6 is you're filling up, but you're not full. Your stomach is no longer empty and it is starting to feel more full, but you still desire food. 5 would be neutral, so how you feel a couple hours after eating a satisfying meal. 4 would be that you're thinking about food, energy levels are slightly low, and there's a slight empty feeling to your stomach. 3 would be meal hungry, stomach feels empty but not uncomfortably so. There's low energy and you're thinking a lot about food. 2 is uncomfortably hungry. You're starting to feel hangry, starting to get dizzy and shaky and a slight headache. And 1 would be very uncomfortably hungry. You're feeling dizzy or faint, severe headache, nausea, and you're so hungry that you're almost not even hungry. So, how to use this? Begin by rating a meal or two each day just to see where you fall on the scale. Gauge your hunger prior to eating. Before you eat, ask yourself, am I hungry or what is my hunger level? The ideal time to eat is when your hunger level is around 3 or 4. And then gauge your fullness before ending and then following a meal. The ideal place to end a meal is around a level 7 or where you feel comfortably satisfied. Also, try pausing during the meal and check in with your body. Ask yourself, what is my fullness level, and eat consciously without any distractions. Strategy 5, practice mindful stress management. So, how does mindfulness help when it comes with stress management? And most of the time, regardless of the situation that we are in, there are a variety of ways to see and handle what is happening, and practicing mindfulness gives us more options. As we do this more and more, our confidence and our ability to cope grows, and we are less likely to become stressed by events that would have previously stressed us out. Stop for a mindful stress management. So practicing stopping to be mindful when managing stress is huge. When a stressor has triggered you and you are about to react to it, follow these 4 steps. S, starting first, slow down. T, take a breath. O, observe. So what are you feeling in your body? What are you thinking? And what other possibilities exist? And then P, proceed, considering multiple possibilities. Thank you guys all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this nutrition talk and learned from it. With these 5 easy strategies, you can and you will feel confident and set yourself up for success. Here at Game Changing Nutrition, we focus on helping people get amazing results. Our one-on-one coaching program is designed to guide you on this journey regardless if you work out with us or not. This game-changing nutrition coaching offers one-on-one support with accountability, habit development based on your current lowest hanging fruit, and body assessments as we help move you towards your goals. If you are interested in this, please feel free to reach out to any of us and send us a message. Thank you guys.